Hey guys, welcome back to Gretchen's Vegan Bakery. I feel such a peaceful calm come over me as I look at these beautiful pumpkin mousse cups. I almost don't even want to talk, but I have to tell you all about how I made these, so sit back, relax, have a cup of coffee as I show you how I made these edible white chocolate coffee cups, creamy pumpkin mousse, ginger and cinnamon spiced, perfect for fall. Just such a perfect little dessert that I know you guys are going to love. So the first thing that you will need is vegan white chocolate, and I always use King David brand as it is really easy to use, there's no tempering required, and it's quite delicious too. Additionally, you will need a sphere mold to make the coffee cups themselves, and I have this super outrageously expensive one from my bakery days that I could never expect you to buy, so I did find a comparable one for you, and all the links will be below this video in the box for everything that you're going to need to pull this off, including the recipes. Okay, so to make those cutest little coffee cups, just get the white chocolate into the molds and then pour out the excess. You're going to then pipe a round onto some parchment paper, and that's going to be the saucer. When your cups are set, they will pop right out of the molds, just be careful doing it. And oh yeah, don't forget you have to pipe some handles for the coffee cups too, and that's just a simple C shape. Now, because the cups can look a bit rough, I am going to melt the rim for just a few seconds on a hot frying pan and dip them right into some crushed up ginger snap cookies. This part is completely optional, but I do think it makes it look kind of fancy, and it tastes pretty delicious too. So for the cake layer in this mousse dessert, I am making my white chocolate cake. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole process of how to make that cake here because I already did that in length with my white chocolate cranberry cake recipe that I make every Christmas. It's a really great cake recipe in that it takes really well to soaking syrups, since it is a bit more on the dry Genoise style cake. And I will be soaking this cake layer in each latte cup with a nice dose of coffee simple syrup here. But if you don't want to make this particular cake recipe, any one of your choice would work just fine. Okay, now for the star of this show, and that is my pumpkin mousse recipe. This is the same recipe I used when I first introduced my pumpkin mousse cake a couple of years ago. And really, do I need to say any words? Like, just look at this. I mean, I can't quite remember any other recipe leaving me so speechless as this one. Okay, back to the recipe. It in fact is really easy to pull off, with the main ingredients for this mousse being pumpkin and cashews as the base, along with cocoa butter, confectioner sugar, and coconut milk. And all of that goes right into a high-speed blender until it is super smooth, and then aquafaba gets folded in for the lightness and airiness that we need this mousse to be. Now, if you've ever had any trouble with aquafaba in the past, don't worry, I do have an aquafaba life hack for you, so be sure to check out that video so you will have the best no-fail results with this recipe. Alright, get that pumpkin mousse into those edible cups, and the disc of white chocolate cake is going to go on top with a nice soaking of coffee-infused simple syrup. Coconut whipped cream for the topping, and a sprinkle of cinnamon to bring it all home. Now, I definitely would not be eating this with a knife and fork, but I did want to show you the cross-section view of this stunning dessert. It is perfect layers of creamy pumpkin mousse, coffee-soaked white chocolate cake, and clouds of coconut whipped cream. You guys, I really do hope you're going to try your hand at this recipe. If you take it step by step like I showed you here, the process is really simpler than you might think. I go to great lengths to make sure that you guys have no-fail results with my recipes, so I do hope that you will try it out. Speaking of no-fail recipes, you can always count on Gretchen's Vegan Bakery for tested recipes that work every time. Believe me, I test and retest before sharing any recipes with anyone, so this way you guys don't have to waste your own time and money hoping that a recipe works. This process is not cheap though, so a great big special thank you to my patrons and PayPal pals for the monthly monetary support to make sure that I can continue buying the ingredients and testing these recipes to make sure that all of this can happen for free for you all. So if you think you can help for as little as $1 a month, click the links below to find out how. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting below, and sharing my videos with all your friends. And until next time, happy vegan baking. Bye for now.